This week on The Price is Right, Carey welcomed a player named Otis to the main stage. He wore a retiree shirt from the U.S. Army, which helped Drew connect with the man instantly. However, when Drew learned the man's story, he cheered for him to win his game. This led to Drew declaring the man's victory a miracle. Here's what you need to know about Otis on The Price is Right and why his win was so special. Carey welcomes Army vet for miracle win. No one came close to the price other than Drew. He bid $1,200 and didn't go over, while the other three bid $600, $750, and $751. As he ran to the stage, Drew immediately welcomed him and asked about his military service. The man wore an Army retiree shirt. Otis served in the Army for 29 years and worked in the water purification treatment department. Drew thanked him for his service. Of course, Drew is also a veteran. Drew was a Marine Corps Reserve from 1981 to 1987 and served as a field radio operator. Drew then had George Gray announce what Otis was playing for. He announced exercise workout equipment, a cable trainer with accessories. They also offered up a brand new car for Otis, who was very happy. It was a Nissan Sentra S. Otis had to play the any number game. In this Price is Right game, there is a game board with 5 digits in the price of a car, 3 in a smaller prize, and 3 representing money, less than $10. The first price of the car is revealed at the start, and the rest of the numbers, 0 to 9, are available to pick. Otis wins the prize in which his chosen numbers first fill out. The first number of the car price is 2. Otis chose 7, and it was in the workout gear. He chose 3, and it was his second number of the car price. Otis chose 6, and it was the last number of the car. He chose 9, which was in the cash. He chose 2, and that was in the workout gear. Otis chose 1, and that was the third number in the car price. He had 0, 4, 5, and 8 left. He had 1 number in the car, 1 on the workout equipment, and 2 in the cash prize. Otis chose 8, and it won him the car, $23,186. Drew held his hands up in the air and said, "Do you believe in miracles?" Price is Right fans praise Army vet's big win. The Price is Right fans were all in on this big win. Many of them swept onto social media to praise the win, especially in light of an otherwise disappointing episode for the players. Here is an example of the fan response to this big moment on The Price is Right. One person loved to see the man win, saying, "Dan, how sweet was that? Had only seen end of show. What a chill dude." Another commentator had a personal story from the episode, writing, "I was there for the taping. Everyone was pulling for him. He really needed a car and he won too." A third fan had something about the game they noted, saying, "One thing I've noticed about any number, when you get down to the end, where you're close to filling in the smaller prize or the piggy bank, picking a 0 or a 5 can be quite dangerous." Finally, a fourth fan said this man saved the show from a bad moment, writing, "He saved the show from a near El Skunko." What were your thoughts on this episode of The Price is Right?